This video presents an alignment assessment of the Western Province Draft Budget Announcement for 2026. This assessment evaluates it against the Western Province Integrated Development Plan 2023 to 2027 and the National Medium-Term Development Plan 1V. The assessment overview shows K119.3 million in named budget allocations compared to K966 million planned for 2026 in the WPIDP. Only 4 of 12 strategic priority areas were covered. The analysis evaluates consistency with 5-year plan commitments and identifies gaps. This table maps the 2026 budget items to the WPIDP reference. Items like the Provincial Assembly House and Complex are flagged as not aligned, while items such as the Daru Hospital upgrade and telecom development are aligned. Areas of consistency include health, infrastructure, telecommunications, water supply, and counterpart funding. For example, K25 million for the Daru Hospital upgrade is consistent with the Health SPA, and K9 million for telecommunications exceeds the Year 4 plan target. Major inconsistencies include the Provincial Assembly House and Complex, which is an unplanned investment over K14 million. A major concern is the omission of agriculture allocation, which is the WPIDP's primary economic strategy, scheduled for a critical scale-up in 2026. Several sectors with significant WPIDP allocations are missing from the budget speech. These include education, with K89.7 million planned, law and justice, with K65.9 million planned, public servant housing, with K44.4 million planned, and electrification and solar, with K80 million planned. This chart compares the planned 2026 WPIDP allocations against the budget speech coverage, measured in K millions across the different strategic priority areas. The unplanned Assembly House is not included in the WPIDP allocations shown. This table details the variance between the WPIDP plan and the budget speech by sector. Many sectors, including economic investment, education, and law and justice, are missing. Others, like infrastructure and partnerships, are partially funded or below plan. Areas requiring clarification include a detailed breakdown of the K50 million infrastructure allocation and the total cost and funding source for the Assembly House. Clarification is also needed on whether missing sectors like agriculture and education are funded but unmentioned. Recommendations include publishing the full 2026 budget by SPA for compliance, confirming agriculture funding, and formally reconciling the Assembly House project with the WPIDP. We also recommend ensuring education and housing are funded and aligning the speech with the WPIDP framework. The 2026 budget speech shows partial consistency, mainly in health and infrastructure. However, the narrow scope, absence of agriculture, and inclusion of the unplanned Assembly House raise questions about plan adherence. A midterm review is needed to address discrepancies and recalibrate priorities.